It's Doug Jody Firebaugh. Welcome back to the social media marketing. These little video vignettes, if you will. And this is called The Psychology of Social Media, and this is actually part 6. And we've been going through little 5-minute clips on the psychological aspects of social media. And the first one we went over was how to become a social media influencer, the psychology of how to do that, step by step. Number 2 is the first A in social media, the 7 A's, is to be acknowledged. The second A is to gain attention. The third A is to be approved of. And this is the reasons why people join initially social media, and this is what people are looking for and what you need to do to market to them. The fourth is to be appreciated. The fifth, guys, is to be acclaimed. To be acclaimed, acclamation, to be praised, to be, applauded. A lot of people want to be acknowledged and want to gain your attention, if you will, and they're seeking approval in many instances of their message and of what they're doing on social media. They're seeking to be appreciated for their efforts, but, there's nothing better than an attaboy or an attagirl. And many people want to be acclaimed for what they're doing. Otherwise, they want to be praised, applauded, if you will, because that's what drives many people's efforts, because they want to make sure that they see their name up in lights. And that's why a lot of people do events. That's why a lot of people brand themselves on the marketplace, just like we're doing. People love to see their name in lights. And there are 2 different ways that can actually happen. Number 1, and this is a very simple way to do it, but this is for the people that are just getting started in social media. Number 1 is being answered or featured in a conversation. Whether friend feed or whether it's friend feed, Twitter, Facebook, on their posting on a wall, or whether it's posting and commenting on a person's blog or commenting on their comments on a blog, or whether it's commenting on YouTube, people love to see their name up in lights. The first way to be acclaimed, very simple, is being answered or featured in a conversation. And that's critical with a lot of the social media posting and social media live streaming that's going on. The second is being retweeted, featured, or talked about in a conversation. Many people, for whatever reason, that is something that you can keep your visibility up, and you can keep it out there by simply being retweeted. I get, fortunately, on Twitter, a lot of times things I send out are retweeted to literally tens of thousands of people. How about being featured, if you will, maybe on somebody's Facebook page, your audio or video being featured, your podcast being featured, or just simply talked about in a conversation. Recently there was a friend of mine, Matt Basak, was in a conversation and was talked about on Twitter relentlessly for a couple of days. And what happened was there were hundreds and hundreds of tweets about something that he did. Well, some people were acclaiming what he did, and some people didn't like what he did, but at the same point, it got his name up there to be acclaimed. Finally, everything, once the dust settled, people loved the guy. See, acclamation is important to people, especially people that are just getting started in their branding efforts on social media. It's important to people that are getting their brand out initially. See, being acclaimed, even slightly, says, great job, or, keep it up. And who does not love that type of acclaim? Who does not love that type of public recognition? Because, guys, that's all acclaim is public recognizing, great job, publicly recognizing, keep it up. Publicly recognizing this has really helped me. That's acclaimed. And people are seeking that on social media. And again, there's no one better who acclaims others than I have found than Mari Smith. She's known as the Facebook maven. I love her. She really puts people in the spotlight, even unknown people, for a job well done. She's so good at it, as well as being the Facebook maven. And also Dave Taylor. Dave Taylor's an internet marketer, but he literally features a ton of people and he claims what they're doing. That is why Mari, has been blessed with success, along with so many others, such as Dave. Psychologically, people love acclaim. And when that happens, when they do get acclaim, they get applauded, if you will, or they get recognized, they have a tendency to also acclaim the person who's doing the acclaiming. It's called the reversal. People will acclaim you because you have put their name up in lights. Find good stuff from people. Find good URLs that people are sending out. Find good blog posts. Find good articles. Find good ideas, and then share it. Find good stuff, whether it's post on blogs, good notes on Facebook, good tweets on Twitter, good writings in journals or article directories, and, good attempts at sharing. Acclaim that. Applaud the post, applaud to people on Facebook, recognize people on Twitter, recognize good writing and articles, and people that are just sharing good stuff, put their name up in lights and say, hey, this person's doing a great job. All of these are critical in the big plan of social media marketing. Why? Again, social media is an emotional marketing. The more that you acclaim somebody and put their name up in lights, the more they're going to be drawn towards you, not only as a person, but any message that you have to offer with your products or services. And guys, you don't want to do that just for marketing purposes. You want to acclaim people anyway, because that's just the culture of social media. But at the same point, doesn't it make sense to put somebody's name up in lights so that at least they know that you appreciate who they are, and that emotional connection to you will go a long way in your marketing. This is Doug and Jody Firebaugh from socialmediablogster.com, as well as socialmediatrainingnetwork.com. If you have a home business and you're a home business professional, go to passionfire.com for some social media training also for home business professionals, as well as just regular training. Guys, thank you. This is Doug and Jody Firebaugh, passionfire.com, socialmediablogster.com. Thank you, guys, and God bless you.